What's going on, my beautiful sons of B words? We're back at it with another Dhar Mann video. I mean, how can we not? Today we're going to be reacting to teacher's secret past gets her fired. That can mean a million things. Either she used to be a porn star back in the day, she probably used to work under El Chapo back in the day and they just finally caught her. Or, you know, maybe she was really racist back in the day and she was caught wearing blackface and, you know, the TikTokers got offended, so they all protested her until she got fired. I'm willing to place my bet it's somewhere in those three choices I just gave right there, so let's find out.
Why don't you give it a shot?
Oh, I don't know.
That's totally okay.
No, it's not.
First, we're gonna distribute what's outside of the parentheses, and then we're gonna...
Wow.
What's going on, guys?
Oh my god, her nudes just got leaked. Yo, am I right? Am I right? Did her nudes get leaked? Bro, imagine having a teacher like that. You're like, yo, teach! I didn't know you was wild back in the day like that.
Where did you get that?
Your ex.
Miss Callahan, would you mind explaining the rest of the problem to me?
Of course, Riley, sure.
Hey, finally, a human being that minds her damn business.
What's wrong?
It's Ricky again.
Your kid. What do you do now?
One of my students somehow has a photo of me in a bikini. It's from a long time ago, but Ricky is the only person who could possibly have something like that.
He's got to get over this obsession that he has.
Look,
with you.
I agree, but look, man, I'm just saying, you know, if I had a teacher like that when I was in high school and I got that image, I'm just saying I would have emptied a whole bottle of lotion in one night. I'm telling y'all.
You broke up, what, 10 years ago?
Damn, he's got that Redditor energy.
What are you going to do?
For now, just
Kill
pray
him.
things don't get worse.
Man, Ricky sounds like a hoe.
One kiss.
Max, stop, we're at school.
No one's gonna see.
Max, no.
Hey, yo, I like this girl already because, you know, to tell you the truth, I always kind of found that shit kind of cringe. Like, girl, you can always blow me after school, please. Like, not right now. Not when we were, like, passing hall. I gotta get my shit from my locker, and I'm running late to my next class. So please, ho, give me some space. Bro, they probably made a poster. Oh, yep.
Do you know how much attorneys charge per hour? We're barely keeping up with rent.
Mrs. Callahan, you're one of the best teachers we have here at Brookside. I really don't want to lose you.
Wait, is my job at risk? But
Well, I mean, you gotta take in consideration of how many, like, horny teens are running around, dumping buckets of cum all over the hallways. It's horrible. Principal Jonathan was coming inside. Pause. He slipped on a whole carton of cum. He fell, broke his back, and his coffee spilled on his chest. We gotta pay that man's hospital bills. He got injured at work. And we have to pay the janitors double time for this shit. Why do you think we gotta fire you if you don't get this situated?
Katie. Baby.
Don't call me that.
Cringe.
You need to stop, Ricky, with all of it. With the photos, the harassment. You need to move on. It's been a decade. Let me live my life and go live yours. Why are you doing this? I've never done anything.
Because, Katie, you broke my heart.
Okay, I am not here to talk about our high school relationship. I moved on.
This is exactly what I envision a loser would do. Like, okay, I'm assuming, depending when they dated, they must have been either between the ages of 14 to 18. Let's say 18, right? That they broke up. They're most likely 28 at this point. So this man let a high school relationship devastate him so bad that now he's just working at your local restaurant, you know? And I guarantee you, he probably tells customers all these damn stories like, you know, oh, I'm a nice guy and all I do is treat women like queens. And from my personal experience, I know when someone tells me a story like that, those people were the biggest fuckboys that you can imagine in high school. They probably only were capable of getting one girl, and that one girl devastated the life out of them because they know they're not capable of attracting another. And to that, I say, that's on you, good man. Actually, I shouldn't call you a good man. You're more like with that mindset, bro, like, I think your skill set is a donkey's asshole.
I moved on a long time ago, and so should you.
Don't say that.
Just leave me alone. I mean it.
Come back.
Or what?
I'm gonna keep it real. I can tell Ricky pays like a lot of money for OnlyFans.
We've been together for over a year, and he's been pressuring me to do things I'm not really ready for. He said he's gonna break up with me if I don't.
Riley, I can promise you, this is not the type of guy you want to be with. Someone who really cares about you will never make you do anything that you're not 100% comfortable with.
Yeah. Anyways, so from my perspective, honestly, guys, if you just want your penis touched, then just go meet a hoe. Save yourself some time. I don't understand why you want to build, like, there's dudes that try to build a relationship just for the sake of getting some when the girl isn't interested in stuff like that. Maybe she wants a lifetime relationship and marriage and all that. So you're really just wasting your time by doing that if that's all you want. Like, I get you being alone at night, jerking off all damn day doesn't help and you need the touch of a woman, but I'm telling you, you're not doing it the right way. Just, I don't know, go to your local street corner. Jeez. I don't understand this mentality that some of y'all have.
Thanks, Mrs. Callahan. That's exactly what I
Callahan.
wanted to hear.
Like the whitest name I've ever heard.
You know, one of the reasons I wanted to become a teacher was to help young people avoid the kind of mistakes that I made while growing up.
Okay, don't lie, Miss Callahan. You was doing coke in the 80s, wasn't you?
What are you doing here?
With all due respect, I am more than fit to be teaching here.
You're
Not only do I
definitely
have all the
fit.
credentials, but the students love working with me.
Oh, I bet they
No one
do.
spends more time helping these kids outside of class than I do.
Regardless of your credentials, you are not the type of role model that we want our children exposed to.
Oh, come on. Granny, don't pretend like you ain't do nothing wrong in your days. Everybody has done some things that they've questioned life over and be like, why did I do that? What was I doing? Was I high? Was I drunk? Or did I really think that I would have no consequences for my actions? Like, that type of stuff happens. I mean, come on. Miss Perfect over here want to judge others just because if you don't have a crazy past, props to you. I mean, come on. Why you gotta be Judge Judy's for people's life here?
I'm so sorry, Mrs. Callahan.
Now, who can solve this problem? Anybody? You?
Okay, that's cap.
You?
The Asian kid always knows how to do math. He just doesn't like the lady that he has to do math for.
Have you been in that same spot all day?
I just feel like my life is over.
Shut up, bitch. Okay, I feel really bad for this dude, man. Like, having to, work at a construction job all damn day and having to cry to a crying-ass wife. Shit. Man, crack open a bottle and pour one out for the homie. He don't deserve this.
So I thought I'd get on here and explain my side of the story, because this could really happen to anyone. I was a shy kid and I never had a lot of friends. So I was pretty relieved when the senior invited me over to his table on the first day of my new school. Before long, we started dating. I was so excited. I'd never had a boyfriend before, or even a lot of friends, to be honest. I felt like I finally belonged. What I didn't know was what would happen next. Ricky started pressuring me to do things I did not want to do.
Remember that thing I told y'all earlier about how usually people like this who like to tell the stories of like, I was such a nice guy till she broke my heart, and then they don't move on for like years to come. I said come. Anyways, and then I tell you, but reality wise, they're actually fuckboys and you shouldn't feel bad for them. This is what I'm talking about. Exactly
I felt
this.
trapped. After a while, I finally came to my senses and broke up with him. But that did not go so well. He'd try to retaliate against me every chance he got.
Yeah, honestly, man, Ricky needs to get his shit rocked, honestly. I feel like that's the only appropriate way to handle a situation like this. And, I don't mean like we gotta stomp him to the point where he gets sent to the hospital. I'm just talking about a little like, hey, Ricky! Honestly, I don't know. Ricky also kind of seems like a puss boy, too. Like, he seems like the type of dude that, like, if you throw a paper ball at him, he'll, like, break his arm from it. Yo, you know what you should have done? You should have put, like, at the end, hashtag fuck Ricky.
Your TikTok's getting a lot of positive responses.
But it's not changing anything.
Would it make you feel any better if I told you I'm making breakfast for dinner? Yeah.
Man, that just turned me off right there. That made my dick crawl inside me.
And she also told me that you were the one that convinced her to break up with Max. Her father and I have been trying to get her to do that for a very long time. But for some reason, she listened to you. I spoke to the principal. And Brookside would love it if you came back.
I don't know what my ex is gonna do.
Because you happen to be the favorite teacher of a young girl whose mother is an attorney.
Huh? That's quite convenient. Oh, I thought they were doing like a drill. Like, I thought someone snuck in the building with a gun and they're all like, get down everybody, this motherfucker gonna shoot. I was like, oh no, poor kids. Either that, or I thought they were still traumatized from the last teacher. I was like, yo, she was treating them like they in military. Now, usually I have something to say at the end of these videos, but I actually don't for once. So like, I don't know, we'll just end it all awkward and I'm just gonna say bye until next time, I guess.